Hello and welcome to Stories from the Red Couch, episode 53. I'm Robin Cook and today my guest is Rene Danika. Hi Rene.
Hello.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
So nice to have you here and to have this magnificent, can you just tell us his name please?
He is All-Star General Cock.
All-Star General Cock. Isn't he wonderful? I'm just loving it. Lucy did have a little think about the feathers earlier, but she's just now resting in the corner. When did you make All-Star?
Halfway through last year. So I was doing the TAFE course at Nambour.
Okay, so
visual arts. Yeah. So I discovered clay for the first time.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I really liked it.
Yeah.
So this is my second ever little sculpture.
Is that right? Is that your second sculpture?
Yeah,
well, I think he's magnificent.
It came naturally. And then so I explored money and power. So
okay.
Yeah, I did heads of power.
Okay, so All-Star General Cock.
Was representation of the military. And then I had a Rothschild, and he was a boar.
Okay.
So yeah, I had 5 heads. So it was fun.
Yeah, yeah. So you're a practicing artist.
Yeah.
And you've got Swampland Studios. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah. So Swampland is in the basement of the Time Machine in Nambour.
Yeah.
And it's an artist collective. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how does that work?
So we're a not-for-profit organisation, and we're just in the starting days of it all. So, we have got shared art studio spaces that we're just starting to renovate and split up.
That's so cool because when people talk about Nambour, and I really love Nambour, but every time I think about it, I just feel this tremendous sense of potential and opportunity. Yeah. And I'm loving what you guys are doing down there because you're really embracing that.
It's just giving people a space to do it and permission to do it.
Yeah.
So I suppose the Time Machine for over 6 years is, since the boys have owned it, have kind of organically this has been happening there. Little shows, gigs, that underground culture to urban culture, I suppose.
Yes.
So yeah, it's just giving them that platform to be able to produce and collaborate a bit more.
That's fabulous. So you've got a few artists in the co-op?
And we're still asking for more. Collective.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got photographer, a graph artist, a rope artist, and then myself, and then a few come and go.
Great.
Yeah.
So rope artist.
Shibari artist.
Okay.
So yeah, ropes. So it's quite it's becoming quite popular in contemporary art now.
So we'll have to Google it.
Yeah, if you look up Garth Knight, he's one of Australia's best.
Okay,
yeah,
Garth Knight.
Garth Knight, yeah.
Fantastic. All right, we'll definitely do that. And so, what's your vision for Swampland?
It's to nurture artists and look after artists, mentor them through their careers. Everything right through to mental health. So.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
What a beautiful thing. And so are you gathering, I mean, I'm kind of seeing it as circles. Are you bringing in other people to help you do that with the artists and the things that they need to learn?
So we've got certain board members who are involved in Nambour in different areas, so music, visual arts, things like that. So and as I said, a beginning day still too, so we're open to other people coming on board and
so
being a part of it.
Yeah, you're looking for anyone in particular?
Not in particular,
no,
but it's completely open to
great.
Whoever walks in the door next and
Fabulous.
wants to hire the space to run workshops or gigs, different stuff. So
that sounds really welcoming and the artists are mostly young?
I suppose.
But
under
not
40. Yeah, we're all under 40.
Yeah.
So
And at the beginning of your careers?
Yeah, so emerging artists. So you're having that power together. Everything we can buy stuff together.
Yes.
We can coach each other through things. There isn't a university course for art on the Sunshine Coast, so possibilities of doing uni together.
Oh, okay.
yeah, all sorts of stuff.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
That sounds great. And what about your art? Where are you going with your art?
Yeah, so my next sort of project, so I did Money and Power first, and next I'm doing Left and Right.
Okay.
And so
what does that look like?
So I was brought up in military sort of home and sporting, and as a creative, so I'm just exploring that personal effect that it's had on me, and using the clay to make characters again.
Great.
Yeah. So, and I'm going to First Coat in Toowoomba to do that. So
tell me about First Coat.
they're a studio space that ran the mural festival up in Toowoomba. It was amazing.
How magnificent are those murals in Toowoomba?
Yeah,
they're incredible.
Such a high quality, and really put that whole open air gallery up on a high pedestal. Yeah. So there's artists that do ceramics there. There's artists, mural artists. There's all sorts of different people there. So you'll go there? Yeah, for a month. Residential? Yeah, residential. So right. I'm not gonna mum for a month either. Whoa. Which is So you've got a daughter and she's 3. 3, yeah. How's that going to be managed? It's going to be an experience because I've only had a night away from her. But that'll be challenging, but you'll do it, and I think that when you, as a parent, when you're doing the things that you really love and you're doing it well, it's a fantastic example to your child. So well done. Thank you. It's brave. It's a brave move. Yeah, I think having a young girl, there was this real flame to do these things and show her that she can do these things, that you can have a child and you can keep working and keep creating, and fabulous. So you'll stay up there for a month. And then when you come back, will you have an exhibition of that work? Yeah, I will. So I'm working on that at the moment. Great. So, and where will that be? I'm not sure. So Swampland will have a part of it, and then I'm just branching out because it's a bit bigger than that. So brilliant. Well, there's lots of different venues in around Nambour. There is. Yeah. But definitely Nambour. Great. So I'll come back there. Good. I'll show in hopefully Toowoomba as well. But brilliant. Brilliant. And so when did you first start developing your artistic work? Is it something you've always done, or something that you hid for a while and then brought out to select people? What did you do? I've always done it, but I think it's only in the last 2 years that I've really owned it and claimed it and comfortably called myself an artist. Yeah. It's a big thing, isn't it? It really is. It's almost like being a bit pretentious. Oh, I'm an artist. That it makes it difficult to say, well, no, actually, I'm an artist. Yeah, I think it's so sceptical of my own work and what I do, and well, that's fabulous that you're doing that. Was there anything that really helped you to come to that point? Probably Stevie, my daughter, again. It was a big kick up the butt to change mindset and the way I thought. That's brilliant. It's such a creative process having a child. And knowing that she picks up everything that I do. You just can't say what. You just can't say it. You have to do it and live it and breathe it, and it can be hard, but it's worth it. So and it's better for me as well to make these changes. So, great. What other mediums do you use other than clay? I use everything weird, and so at the moment spray, clay, feathers, bones, roses. I'm drying heaps of roses and spraying them and doing installations out of them. So fabulous. And open to all different stuff. So is that something you do when you walk around and you're looking at things all of the time? Are you seeing them in that way? Seeing things like that? I like to take, I suppose, natural materials and then manipulate them to the point that they're really unnatural. So that colourful, macabre sort of stuff I like. So it just happens. What's the contemporary art scene like on the Sunshine Coast? It's just starting. It's emerging. I think. It's definitely emerging, and it has a long way to go. But yeah, it's starting, so that's a cool thing.
Are there many artists, contemporary artists on the coast?
I think there's definitely a lot of artists, and then there's a lot of artists who live on the coast but may not show on the coast because there isn't that many venues.
Okay.
Yeah.
What sort of venue do you need?
Yeah, it's something I'm still learning. The Sunshine Coast is very, I find it a bit harder to find pockets. Yeah, find your groove. But yeah, there are a few little places around. Here there's another place opening on Friday in Coolum, which has some cool artists. And
all right.
Yeah.
Could it be something like when the Anywhere Festival, theatre festival was on, and you know people were just doing performances in the most bizarre places? Can that sort of thing happen with contemporary art, or not so?
Yeah, it depends what you see contemporary art as well. But sometimes it's not friendly for everybody in every age group, I suppose. So yeah, it needs to be done with R-rated, and it, political things like that. So it needs to be done in a sensitive place.
Okay.
Okay.
But it is developing, and they're
from what I can see, and
that's fabulous.
I'd love to be corrected and told that there is
Tell
a scene.
Us. Point out all of the contemporary art places on the coast, and we'll just
send them to me so I can go and have
a look.
But even the regional galleries have some great contemporary art shows on, and different times.
Well, I guess it's what's contemporary. So what's your interpretation of contemporary?
Modern, but I suppose there's my flavour of contemporary, which is a bit more the political statements and the grungy, darker side of art. That's just my personal taste on it. So. And
have you always been on the coast?
No, Brisbane.
Okay.
So, and then I did some Gympie time, and then we moved up to Mapleton. And then pretty much moved to the coast because of the time machine. So rocked up.
That's fantastic. So tell us about the time machine, because you've mentioned it a few times and people might not know it.
So it's a record and collectibles shop in Nambour that's been there for 25 years or something. And
that's a long time. That's great.
So underneath we found out that we used to do music classes there and all this cool stuff. So it seems to be a place that people have hung out for a long time. But over 6 years ago, 3 guys bought it, and then they started running gigs, and they did zines and paste ups, all part of that culture, that street art culture. Did that stuff there.
So what's a paste up? Zines and paste ups? I mean, I'm imagining that a zine is like an electronic magazine.
A zine
and a paste up, I'm going to stick something on the wall.
You got that one right. A paste up is like on the street. Quick sort of thing. Zines are like a DIY magazine that punk sort of scene put out.
What's the difference between, like a paste up, and I know that in Nambour there's been some cleanups, and then there's been some questioning over some of the cleanups that have happened because what has been cleaned is actually art. So how do people differentiate graffiti that might be frowned upon to it being art that isn't frowned upon? I reckon there's just this really jagged line there.
But you can also walk into MoMA and like all the biggest galleries and then question why a piece is in there, and if it's art, it's kind of Dadaism in a way. So what's your feeling about all of that? It's up to, once it's on the street, it's not meant to be permanent. Anyway, and I think people who put pieces up know that.
Oh, and that's fair enough.
But it's also, I suppose, in Nambour, it's a town that, possibly in the future could head in that direction of open air galleries, and if they want to head in that direction, accepting all of it like Melbourne does. Accept the tags as part of it, and
and just move on.
And then because the street will move on too. Someone will then come and put something over the top of that, and it'll keep building. Keep evolving.
And in 100 years, the archaeologists will come along and go, "Whoa, what an amazing period this was!"
Pretty much.
Look at this! Didn't they have fun? It could be amazing.
It could. It really could.
So, what other? If we're thinking about Nambour, what other towns in your mind are representative of what Nambour could be?
I don't know if it's nostalgia, but the like old West End, you know, West End, and there's still pockets of it there, but it's not. It's changed a lot in the last couple of years, and same as the Valley. It used to be that place where you'd go and see creative, alternative people just living everyday life. And then Melbourne, and in a way, Newtown. It's, that little grungy brother. Still productive. It's just thinks differently.
They're cool places. They're all cool places. I love them all.
Yeah, they're inspiring places.
They are.
Yeah, and it has everything that Nambour has already. Just they're allowed to do it. Yeah, and it's encouraged and supported.
Okay, so that's the difference.
Yeah.
What do you want for Stevie when she grows up?
It's a good one.
Sorry, we didn't rehearse that one.
No, mainly just to have a child who, is comfortable within herself to explore and experiment and to live.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Because that's really what you want for your child.
Yeah. Like if she says she's going overseas when she's 18, I think I'll be really proud of the job that she's comfortable enough to go do that.
To go and do that.
Yeah, and secure enough to know that we're here. Yeah.
Have you travelled much?
No, I haven't. So maybe that's part of it. A little bit. And around Australia a lot, but not too much overseas.
Yeah, it's because, so you said you had a military upbringing.
Yeah.
You must have been posted here and there.
No,
okay.
We weren't actually.
So not 20 primary schools before
just
you turned 12?
Just 2. So we were based out at Amberley. So I think each year one of us kids were at school in an important year that you couldn't be moved. So we were never moved.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It was really good.
Well done. That's fantastic. So once you've done your month away and you come back and do your exhibit, have you got long-term plans for how Swampland's going to develop and what you're going to be doing?
So we're kind of just, we've got a gig or 2 before I go away, and then I've got that month away. Then when I get back, we're jumping straight into a group show. So we've got a spray can show that I'm curating, and we've done it all by word of mouth through artists to send in art on empty spray cans. And then, there's a couple of solo shows, and my show, and then we'll do another Namboarding.
Fabulous.
So, and then just keep evolving. So we've got a few events planned.
And these are all things people can come and be part of, if not participating in, certainly coming to have a look, and there'll be some opening nights, and so how will people find you?
So there's Instagram, the Swampland Studios page, there's also Facebook, and hopefully soon we'll have a website, but we can also just follow the Time Machine page, so everything's put up on there.
So it's right in the middle of Nambour, and
so the entry through Queen Street is the but you can come through the Time Machine as well on Curry. So
come down the stairs.
And flick through some records on your way through.
I love going into there and just going, oh, I've got that one. Oh, I used to have that one. Oh, I lent that one to someone.
It's dangerous in there. I'm like, I'll put this one on lay-by. I'll take this one.
I love records.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
They are. They're beautiful.
It's a process listening to them.
Yeah, it is. It is. You have to. Anyway, so many memories. All right. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
It was so nice to have you, and so wonderful to meet, what's his name?
All-Star General Cock.
All-Star General Cock. He's just divine. And can people see him at Swampland?
They can actually see him this weekend. It's at Manifest at C Square, but this might be on afterwards. And then at Swampland he's there, and then he'll be in a couple of other shows coming up. So
all right, perfect. All right, well, follow Rene. Hop onto Swampland and like that, and keep up to date with that, particularly if you've got, you might have a young person in your family, or you might be an emerging artist yourself, and here's a great opportunity to get involved with other artists because there's power in that collective.
Yeah, and we're completely open. Like, if you've got an idea, come in and we'll see if we can make it happen.
Yeah. Brilliant. That's fantastic. I love it. All right. And share Renee's story, and I will see you next week. Thank you.